Sure, I told you I was mad.
Hi there everybody, there's a little video section as always, so I'll see you after that.
What is there left to say about D-Day that hasn't been said? If you weren't there, you'll never understand it. And if you were there, you know that words just don't do the job of describing it. 5 beaches, a hell of a lot of brave men throwing themselves against the toughest defenses the Third Reich had to offer. And up above it all, us, doing everything we could to help the boys on the beaches out. They had us doing everything that day. The first order of business was to drop markers on the enemy bunkers, lighting up the targets for the big guns on the cruisers offshore. Then it was time to clear the way for the infantry, not to mention the armor that came with them. Of course, the Germans had a little something to say about that.
Okay, hi everybody, I'm going to be flying a Typhoon, and this of course, like your man said, is D-Day, the attack on the beaches of Normandy. Before I actually get into the game itself, there's a sub I have, a friend of mine. His name is XJ Pearl. His wife's grandfather was actually there on those beaches. He didn't just get to see it in films like Private Ryan and other such stuff like we did. He actually lived through this and is still alive today, and I just wants to say well done and thank you and all the rest of it, because the people who did these sort of things, we actually owe them a debt. They made the world what it is today. I don't mean the mess with finances and all the rest of it. They shaped the world by their actions. They brought about, I know it's a word bandied around a lot, freedoms which a lot of us don't realise we have. We don't realise we have them because they've never been taken away from us. But anyhow, I would just like to salute that man. I don't know his name, unfortunately I don't, but XJ, you know who he is. Just thanks, that's all I can say. And to anybody else who has relatives who served in any of the world wars or any of the other wars which have gone on around the world, I salute to you. Right, let's get into this. Right, the first thing you got to do is you drop like missiles, smoke, so that the Navy can bombard the area. And once you've done that, you do like I'm doing, you fly around in a circle, waiting for the next thing to happen. Okay, right, there's a few enemy aircraft coming in. They're only orange, so they're sort of like, they're there for a bit of fun. If you want to hit them, you can hit them. And you can actually find them, that is. Right, here we go. Come on. Come on, he's up there. Oh yeah, something very sad happens in this section of the game. I'm not going to tell you, but it's very sad. It brought a tear to my eye, and it wasn't me laughing. It was just, it was sad. It was sad. You know. Actually, yeah, I joke around about a lot of these things here, but like as they are based on some historical events, I should be slightly more serious and more respectful. Why does it always show? If you notice in these games, it's always very grey. It's always very grey and dark and all the rest. They don't have much colour in this. Okay, tight turns. This Typhoon isn't a bad aeroplane. It's a bit slow, but it's got some pretty heavy guns on it, which is good. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Right, now we've got some red targets. They're the ones we want. And these are all machine gun posts and gun batteries and all the rest of it. And we've got to missile the hell out of them. They're all in a long line along the cliff, so we'll have to be careful here. Actually, if you flew in reality the way I fly in this now, you'd definitely be dead, because I almost fly through them. Oh no, that one missed him. You almost fly through the thing you just bombed. But it seems to do the job, and that's what counts. Look at this. Look, gee, you're right through it. This level's actually surprisingly easy compared to the last one. The last one was a bugger to get, but anyhow, we did it, or I did it, or whoever did it. Actually, for a laugh, I had Dazran. In case you don't know, anybody who doesn't know, Dazran is on my channel. I don't know where he came from, but hello. Dazran went and had a go at this the other day, and I put him doing the top secret mission where you're flying through the fjords, And we had a bit of a giggle, you know, because he's not as practiced at this as I am. You know, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. But no, he had a bit of trouble getting through the canyons. So I'm gonna show that probably the next video, or I might show it at the end when I've done all of these, because I think there's like 4 missions left. All right, we're going up and down this cliff, blasting away here, just trying to take out these machine gun nests and stuff. We'll eventually get there. See, I through the building. That would not end good. Definitely not good. Yeah, explosions look great from a distance, as long as you're nowhere near them. Okay, as you can see, all the ground force, all the green, that's all the ground forces landing. That's all guys clambering along that beach there with absolutely no cover, getting machine gunned and shelled and mortared all at the same time. It must have been hell. If any of you've seen the film Saving Private Ryan, I think the beach scene is amazing. I don't know if I would be able to do something like that. I don't think I could. Personally, I don't think I could. Like, I consider myself quite a strong-willed, able-bodied person, but I don't think I'd have been able to do that. I think I'd have been a quivering wreck hiding behind something. But anyhow, millions of people, sorry, hundreds of thousands of people hit those beaches and were involved in the whole Normandy landings and the assault on mainland Europe. Alright, these are all Stukas, so they're all pretty slow, so they're kind of easy to shoot down, which is great. But there are quite a lot of them, so it's a good idea to get them before they get out to the boats, which I think where they're headed. Either they're going to hit the beaches, I'm not sure, because I get them all so early because I'm beast. Yeah. Okay, what we got? One more, 2 more, 2 more. Yeah, that's the worst thing when they get too close to you. You just want it going around in circles and not seeing anything. So you got to spin out a bit and then spin back in. Okay, more machine gun nests. Oh, it's like the second line of defense on the beach. We've destroyed the first line. This is the second line. Come on, you can do it. Cracking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know how many of you actually tried this game, but it's a really fun game. One of the next levels after this is Paris. I've actually gone on and had a go of that, and it's great fun. I spent half my time messing around flying through the Eiffel Tower and between the Arc de Triomphe and all sorts of stuff. So I'm looking forward to doing that one. Daz had a go at that one as well, and he started messing around too. We tend to do a lot of messing around when we play these games, but that's what they're about. They're games, and they're supposed to be a bit of fun. The thing I like about this is if you look at the sight, you'll see that missiles will start to pile back in again. There you go, filling up. In real life, of course, that doesn't happen. You get a certain number, and once they're gone, they're gone. I think it would be more realistic if they gave you a limited. Oh, I missed that one. If they gave you a limited quantity of missiles, then you wouldn't be doing like I just did then, just blasting away with the missiles. Okay, let's get this fella out of the way. Perfect. Now we're going to go all the way back along the beach and get the last guy. See, our guys are getting to go through there now. Come on. Booyah, done it. We destroyed all the bunkers. Excellent. Alright, now what's the next? Oh, more aircraft. Wow, lots of them. And ground forces. Right, I think I'll concentrate on the airplanes for a bit and take the occasional ground one out, because there's lots of airplanes here. But they're all flying in a nice straight line and nice and slow, so it's quite easy to machine gun the hell out of them. Oh, there's lots of tanks as well. Okay. Need to get a move on here. Oh, alright, here comes the automated bit. Come on, Joe, you can do it. Oh no, what's happened to Joe? Oh no. Oh hell no, don't. Who's gonna fix me up when I get damaged now? Yeah, they basically take Joe out of the game now. So you can't get like midway repairs, you just, when you take damage, you take damage. Oh, he's gone. Poor old Joe. Ah, don't be like that, Tom. Come on, man. Keep the chin up. Yeah, come on, man. Pull yourself together. Go on then. Rip him to shreds, man. Rip him to shreds. Yeah, but I do. Come on, I need all these enemy planes. I'm going to get ace. Who said that? Frank. Ah, shut up, Frank. Don't be talking about Joe like that. He was a great fella. Like as if a couple of lads can have this conversation in the middle of a mid-air battle, you know? Come on, eventually. Take out a couple of tanks underway. The missiles are handy. They're pretty good. Oh no, I've taken damage. And I've got no Joe. Right. We'll keep calling up Frank. He can. Oh, come on, Frank. Ooh, language. Right, what we go for? Small ground targets. Right, they're all over the place here, so it's all like you can spend a lot of time just flying around, getting from one group to the next. Yeah, I left. Oh, I'm pretty badly damaged now. I need to get this over with quickly, otherwise I'm going to wind up just crashing and burning. I love this. I love trying to hit them with missiles in the air. It doesn't always work. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't, but you know, it's a bit of fun. And like I said, you never run out of missiles. There's always more. Come on. This guy's very reluctant to be shot down. Yeah, he's coming. Alright, when I've finished all of these missions, the last thing's 4, like I said, there's dogfights, and you can do split screen, so I can do dogfights against DAS or against it's like the automated systems, and there's a few other things you can do. So I think I'll do a couple of them because I'm enjoying this series. I don't get a lot of views. Well, I get plenty of views. I don't get lots and lots of views, but I'm having fun doing it. I really love this game. I love all flying games, you know, as long as they're semi-realistic. And talking of games, I got rid of a load of games the other day. I got rid of a load of my DS games. I had a DS XL, so I brought them all into a shop which is called GameStop. I think it's in the UK and I think it's in America as well. And I use that for trading. I got a couple $100 out of it, or euros, should I say? Bucks. Jeez, dazzling myself. We're both talking about dollars lately. Bucks. Anyhow, so I got rid of a few games and sorting out my Wii U. I have to order one again, but I should have my own Wii U in the next week or two, so that's gonna be great. And hopefully I'll be finished on the Wii with playing these games, so I'll be able to move over to it. Oh, I'll shut up for this.
Tom felt like he'd failed his brother-in-law, started trying to avenge him.
Not a good thing.
Frank started to realize that life just might be worth living.
My plane is shacked.
More for the rest of us. And me? Well, I just hung on to the rest of the squadron tighter than ever. There was never any question of anyone replacing Joe. Not that anyone could. It was just the three of us from then on out. Tighter than brothers. And determined that all of us would be making it home.
Joe would be happy to know that you're all going to make it home, even though he's fecking dead. Anyway, that's the end of that one. Let's see what I scored. Come on. Come on. I know what I got. I know what I got. If I don't get ace, I'm going to have to play it again. So that would mean I'd be chatting all the same things again, and I can never remember. So here we go. Oh, there's a big ship. Yay! And I got the Legion of Honor Chevalier. I'm so good, it's unbelievable. Thanks guys, see you for the next one. Bye! Or toodle pip, shall I say.